Hello and welcome to BTEC Child Development. This is a course about how children learn and develop through the ages from birth to 5 years. The course overview. There are 3 different components in child development that we study. First component is an internal component where you develop coursework and is what we call children's growth and development. The second component is what we call learning through play. Again, this is an internal unit and assessed through coursework. And the final component you'll undertake is an examinated unit, so it's external. This is supporting children to play, learn and develop. The weighting of the units are 30% for component 1, 30% for component 2, 40% for component 3. That's a 60% weighting on coursework, 40% on examination. Component 1. In this component, you explore different development stages of a child from birth to 5 years. We look closely at 0 to 18 months, 18 months to 3 years, and 3 to 5 years. We explore how a child develops in these early years, looking at the specific areas of development. These areas are physical, cognitive, emotional, social, and language. All children are expected to meet milestones at different ages, and we look at these milestones and what that shows us about different children. We explore how development is holistic and how all of these developmental areas progress together. We explore factors that affect development of a child, such as socioeconomic factors. This includes social factors such as culture and religion, economic factors such as money, physical factors such as illness and disease, and finally environmental factors such as housing. Finally, in this unit of work, as we do in most units of work, we use a range of transferable skills, including higher order thinking, such as comparing, evaluating, and assessing. Component 2. This is where we explore the different stages of play a child moves through in their early childhood. We develop an understanding of these different stages of play and how they interlink with the structures of play and how adults interact with them. We look at the different structures of play and how these can promote learning. For example, how if an adult is leading an activity can be beneficial to a child, but also how it could maybe not be so beneficial to a child. We'll be able to assess and evaluate the positive and negative effects of the different types of play and also the different structures of play. We look at how activities develop different areas of development, but also how they can help develop children holistically across the board. Finally, you show that you can make reasoned judgments and assess when comparing activities. In Component 3, we bring all of your learning together from Component 1 and 2. We look at how circumstances of a child can affect learning and development. For example, their housing, if they have a disability, if they have a special educational need. We explore how physical, cognitive, language and emotional conditions can affect a child's play and learning, but also how resources and activities can be adapted to ensure all children have an equal chance to learn and develop in a setting. We look at how we can support play and learning to ensure each child will progress. How do I complete the work? So in BTECs, we usually do some talk content and then it's followed by an assignment, which is your assessment. The assessment will show the learning that you have done during the teaching time. Assignments are given with a deadline to meet. This is extremely important, as if you are behind on one deadline, you will then end up behind on the next as they follow each other. Work in the classroom when working on assignments is silent. This ensures all of your attention is on your assignment and it will get you the best outcome possible. Obviously, while we are learning and teaching, the classroom doesn't have to be completely silent because we'll be discussing things and debating ideas. Work is produced using computers and resources. All of these resources will be available on Google Classroom and will be accessible at home. This brings me on to the following important homework. Homework will be given as part of your course to build knowledge. Often this may be to put part of your assignment in or to work on your assignment to upskill it. Assignments are marked using the following grading system from low to high. Level 1 pass, Level 1 merit, Level 2 pass, Level 2 merit, and a Level 2 distinction. The overall course is grading using these as well. If you get a distinction on every unit, you'll be able to get a distinction star at the end also. What do I need to study child development? A passion for working with children, a want to develop yourself and others, an interest in the sector, a caring and compassionate personality, the ability to consider things from another person's perspectives, excellent writing ability as there is a significant amount of extended writing, and the ability to think abstractly, so consider different solutions to problems. Finally, you'll want to know where it can take you. So child development, like any other social science, is a course which builds skills and abilities in a person. These skills are transferable to many different careers, but lots of children that I have taught in the past and Mrs. Morgan have gone on to become social workers, nurses, teachers, nursery practitioners, psychologists, children's psychologists, business owners such as nursery owners or childminders, and speech and language therapists. Thank you very much for listening, and if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to attend the Q&A session. Thank you.